What happens when 63% of men decide to chart their own course, away from traditional relationships and societal expectations? What drives this massive shift, leaving a significant number of women in confusion and heartbreak? This phenomenon, often encapsulated by the phrase men going their own way, MGTOW, has ignited intense debates, soul-searching, and a deep dive into the complex dynamics between modern men and women. In this emotional exploration, we delve into the reasons behind this trend, the reactions it has sparked, and the possible solutions to bridge the widening gap between the sexes. The shifting dynamics of dating. The discontentment among women regarding men's withdrawal from traditional relationship roles is palpable. Many women find themselves perplexed and frustrated, unable to comprehend why they are perceived as undesirable despite their efforts to meet societal standards of attractiveness and success. However, the core issue might not lie in appearance or surface-level attributes, but in deeper behavioral patterns and societal expectations that have shifted dramatically over the past few decades. One significant factor is the changing societal norms and evolving gender roles. Traditionally, men were expected to be the primary breadwinners and protectors, while women were often seen as caregivers and homemakers. This clear division of roles provided a straightforward framework for relationships. However, as women have increasingly entered the workforce and gained financial independence, these traditional roles have become less rigid. This shift has led to confusion and recalibration in the dating landscape, as both men and women navigate new expectations and dynamics. Economic pressures also play a critical role in this transformation. The modern economy demands dual incomes to sustain a comfortable lifestyle, particularly in urban areas with high living costs. As a result, the expectation for men to be the sole providers is not only outdated but often impractical. Men, facing their financial stresses and career challenges, may find the added pressure to meet traditional provider roles overwhelming. This can lead to a retreat from conventional relationship expectations as men seek partnerships where financial burdens are shared and mutual support is emphasized. Additionally, the rise of feminism and the push for gender equality have empowered women to seek more from their lives and relationships. Women today are encouraged to pursue their careers, education, and personal goals. While this is a positive development, it has also led to an increase in expectations regarding their partners. Women desire men who can match their ambition and success, but this can inadvertently create a high bar that not all men feel capable or willing to meet. The fear of not living up to these expectations can cause men to withdraw, leading to a sense of disconnection between the genders. Moreover, deeper behavioral patterns influenced by modern dating culture also contribute to this discontentment. The prevalence of online dating and social media has transformed how people meet and interact, often emphasizing superficial qualities over deeper connections. This environment can foster a sense of disposability and a lack of commitment, as individuals are constantly bombarded with new options and opportunities. Men might feel that their efforts to establish a meaningful relationship are undervalued or overlooked in favor of fleeting attractions and materialistic benchmarks. The concept of emotional labor further complicates these dynamics. Women often undertake the majority of emotional work in relationships, striving to maintain harmony, provide support, and foster connection. When men do not reciprocate this effort or dismiss its importance, it can lead to feelings of frustration and resentment. Women may perceive men as emotionally unavailable or unwilling to engage deeply, reinforcing the idea that men are withdrawing from traditional relationship roles. Understanding these multifaceted issues requires a comprehensive approach. Open and honest communication between men and women is crucial to bridge the gap in expectations and perceptions. By discussing their fears, desires, and challenges, both parties can work towards creating a more balanced and fulfilling partnership. Society also needs to continue evolving to support these changes, promoting gender equality not just in the workplace but also within personal relationships. Education on healthy relationship dynamics, emotional intelligence, and mutual respect can play a pivotal role in this evolution. Encouraging men to embrace vulnerability and emotional expression while supporting women in their ambitions and independence can foster a more harmonious and equitable dating environment. This cultural shift can alleviate the discontentment felt by both men and women, paving the way for more authentic and mutually satisfying relationships. Societal expectations and the modern woman. In the past few decades, women have made tremendous strides in education, career, and independence. However, this progress has also led to a change in expectations from relationships. women now seek partners who can match or exceed their financial and intellectual status. While this is a natural progression, it has inadvertently raised the bar to an almost unattainable height for many men. This unrealistic expectation has left a significant number of men feeling undervalued and opting out of the dating scene altogether. The financial burden are men just walking bank accounts. A recurring theme in modern dating conversations is the financial expectation placed on men. In many social settings, both online and offline, women openly discuss their desires for men who earn significantly more than they do, often citing figures as high as $1 million a year. This trend is not merely a casual preference, but has become a widespread expectation that permeates dating culture. For many men, these high financial expectations can be daunting and off-putting, contributing to a sense of pressure and inadequacy. Men often express feeling reduced to mere providers rather than being valued as equal partners in relationships. The societal narrative around financial success and its correlation to masculinity exacerbates these feelings, leaving many men grappling with their self-worth and the authenticity of their connections. The traditional notion of a man as the primary breadwinner is being challenged and redefined, yet the expectation remains pervasive and influential. The concept of reverse pimping, where women are perceived to seek men primarily for their financial resources, has fueled heated debates and discussions. This term reflects a growing cynicism among men who feel that their value in the dating market is predominantly assessed based on their income and material assets. The dynamics of dating, which ideally should be about mutual respect, shared interests, and emotional connection, seem overshadowed by financial considerations. This situation has led to a growing sense of disillusionment among men. They are increasingly wary of being taken advantage of and are concerned about entering relationships where they are valued only for their financial contributions. This sense of distrust can hinder the development of genuine, lasting relationships, as men may become more guarded and skeptical about potential partners' intentions. The impact of these financial expectations extends beyond individual relationships, influencing broader social dynamics. Men who do not meet these high financial standards may feel marginalized and excluded from the dating scene. This can lead to a decrease in self-esteem and a sense of alienation. Additionally, the focus on wealth as a criterion for dating can perpetuate economic disparities and social inequalities, reinforcing a cycle where only a select few can meet these expectations. In response to these challenges, some men are advocating for a shift in dating culture towards more balanced and equitable expectations. They call for a reevaluation of values, emphasizing qualities such as kindness, compatibility, and emotional support over financial status. This movement aims to foster relationships based on mutual respect and partnership, rather than transactional dynamics. Emotional disconnect and communication breakdown. Beyond financial expectations, there is a growing emotional disconnect between men and women. Men often feel that their emotional needs are overlooked and that they are only valued for what they can provide materially. This emotional neglect has led to a withdrawal from the traditional dating scene as men seek to protect themselves from further emotional harm. The breakdown in communication and understanding between the sexes only exacerbates this issue, making it difficult to find common ground. The influence of social media and unrealistic standards. Social media has played a significant role in shaping modern dating expectations. Platforms that showcase glamorous lifestyles and idealized relationships have created unrealistic standards that most people cannot meet. Women, influenced by these portrayals, may develop expectations that are out of touch with reality, further alienating potential partners who cannot live up to these ideals. The Men Going Their Own Way MGTOW movement. The MGTOW movement represents a growing number of men who have chosen to prioritize their own well-being over traditional relationship roles. These men have decided to focus on their personal growth, careers, and hobbies rather than pursue relationships that they perceive as demanding and unrewarding. This movement has gained traction as more men seek to escape the pressures and expectations placed on them by society and potential partners. The reactions from women: anger, confusion, and self-reflection. The reaction from women to this movement has been mixed, ranging from anger and confusion to introspection and self-reflection. Some women feel betrayed, wondering why men have chosen to abandon traditional relationship roles. Others have started to question their own behaviors and expectations, seeking to understand how they might contribute to the current state of affairs. This period of self-reflection is crucial for both sexes to move towards more balanced and fulfilling relationships. The path forward: bridging the gap. To address this growing divide, it is essential to foster open communication and mutual understanding between men and women. Both sides need to acknowledge and address their expectations, fears, and desires honestly. This process involves redefining expectations. Both men and women need to reassess what they truly want from a relationship and ensure their expectations are realistic and mutually beneficial. Fostering emotional intelligence. Developing better emotional intelligence can help both sexes understand and meet each other's emotional needs more effectively. Promoting equality and respect. Relationships should be based on mutual respect and equality, where both partners feel valued for who they are rather than what they can provide. Encouraging open communication. Honest and open communication can help bridge the gap and foster a deeper understanding between men and women. Towards a new era of relationships. The decision of 63% of men to go their own way is a wake-up call for society. It highlights the need for a significant shift in how relationships are viewed and approached. By addressing the root causes of this phenomenon and fostering a culture of mutual respect and understanding, it is possible to move towards a more balanced and fulfilling dynamic between men and women. The journey may be challenging, but it is a necessary step towards creating healthier and more rewarding relationships for everyone involved.